We just received an update that talked about actually removing classic bean body avatars. We have a few Rec Room bugs with this new Rec Room update, and there's this weird man going around copying rooms that aren't his. We got a lot to talk about inside today's video. Buckle up, let's get started. Now yes, that's right, there's this person named Copyman that just has a bunch of maps that are copyable. Like, these will either be maps from like slop creators, these will be maps that are just super old, or these will be maps that this person just entirely doesn't own or are from contests. Very interesting how this is possible, and the cool thing is that you can clone it as well. So I don't know what the objective of Copyman is, but it's super weird. I don't know if it's hacks or not. I don't think it's hacks. Maybe it's just someone that has a lot of copyable rooms or clones of rooms, but I wouldn't know. Sure to let me know if you have any more information on Copyman. Markham players are now experiencing this new login UI where you can now join your friends in whatever room they're in, which I'm guessing if it's private, you just request an invite and all that crap, but you do it from the login menu now. Do you guys have this? And it's an interesting UI. Now, Markham had a new update, which is just a patch, and it's still titled the First of the Year edition, but we do have this TLDR. TLDR doesn't explain all the important juicy bits of this update, unfortunately. It only says added more configurable objects to Rec Room Studio, visual bug fixes and efficiency updates, and seasons are changing, so rip the winter app icon. But it doesn't talk about the beans leaving or other stuff that's also important that I will be highlighting in today's video. Now for rooms 2, they added a text filter when choosing the object for a replicator. You're now able to save updates to rooms 2.0 inventions, and while you have a maker pen selection, you can use the save invention update command in the quick action menu to add a new version to an existing invention. If you use the version drop down of the invention details page to pick up which version you want to spawn, then you'll be able to save up to 50 versions of each invention, which is kind of insane. In Rec Room Studio, the following objects are now configurable in Rec Room Studio: audio sampler, rotator gizmo, piston gizmo, respawn point V1, respawn point V2, SFX, holotar projector V1, and that's it. Object tags are now also configurable in Rec Room Studio as well. And there were some general improvements and bug fixes. Made a small change to make room search experience quicker. Notification cards can now make more efficient use of space. They restricted the usage of beacons and their visibility when in drawing and anchored studio canvas mode. They fixed a bug where hair and beard previews weren't updating correctly. They also fixed a bug where costumes appeared with no pants or shoes. Sorry, Donald Duck impersonators. They fixed a bug with the PSVR comfort mode rendering errors, and they fixed a bug that would intentionally change your body type while creating a new account. They fixed some edge cases where third-person mode could not interact with some certain objects reliably. They reduced hitching when pushed by updated player definition boards, and updated scrolling in the maker pen palette by improving page buttons, making it easier and faster to browse and find exactly what you need. They also fixed a bug where beacons occasionally will not show up if directly joining a partied friend's room, and the event creation page will now validate your event's date and time as you set it. So rip longest event ever events. So now there can no longer be like 999 events or just super long events inside a Rec Room. There's actually a limiter now. And bye bye wintry app icon. My Shayla! My Shayla! My Shayla! Now this next part inside today's update is pretty big because it talks about the classic bean experiment that's going to go on. Rec Room confirms that they're going to launch an experiment to disable the use classic bean option inside your setting for some players again. They put a lot more work into updating the animations and feel of new beans to closely match the classic beans, and they want this round of feedback before disabling it for all players in a future update. So yes, classic bean is going to be leaving for some players, but it is still in its split test phase right now. Players don't end up liking this change, then maybe they'll go back on it, but it is better that we have the new bean and no more old bean. More performance, it's easier to make items for, and just it's a lot easier in general. Rec Room might get better if we get rid of old beans, is what I'm trying to say. If you guys have the split test, be sure to let me know what you guys think, your thoughts, your feedback, and yeah, gonna have to be the lucky one this time to not get the split test. On my latest video talking about how players couldn't play because of this new meta update and how they were stuck on junior accounts, Rec Room actually responded and left a comment on my video. They went on to say, "Hey y'all, we made a change on our end that we hope fixes this. Please try again and let me know if you're still having issues." And it seems like whatever they changed actually worked. Players are able to play Rec Room again, and if you guys find yourself getting into any issues, feel free to leave a comment or, reply to Rec Room inside my newest video. You can always leave a Zendesk ticket as well, and of course, thank you Rec Room for fixing this issue. Now with this update, there was a few bugs as well. Most notably, there's this new thing with the watch now, where if you're ever just looking at your watch, you can kind of just like hold it like this now. Like you can flip your hand over with your watch and it doesn't get rid of it anymore, which I thought was pretty cool. There's also this weird bug that was happening with this player's buttons in his room. They were on, but they were like flicked off. Like the buttons are up, but they're supposed to be pushed down to be on, but they were still on regardless. And yeah, what a weird bug. Dang, this building is massive. But you know what else is massive? All my memberships, baby. We have even more memberships from last time, and these people include It's Bear, Able Colors, Smash Productions, Toms, Mr. RFY, Hey Ray, Shoda Says, Go SBR, Brock Live, Dash, Agent Coco, Dars, Dex Dorms, True Trippy, Blur, Ondog, Jacob Tupa, Astro Boy Vamp, Old Ticket, Sven, Semja, Daytrix, DJI Core, Crescendo VR, Kai, JB, Only Joey, Cuddlefish, Jelly the Coolest Guy, Jax, Names Unlisted, Weird Guy, Monk the Goober, Villas Art, Eric OVR, TK Cop, Cat Sire, Cam VR, I Am Kickin', Scythe, Kobe Fan 76, Kitty Kea, Nat the Pup, Dude, Nolan, Kobe Fan 76, The Dragon Boy, Garlic Bread, It's Freddy RR, Dozer, BBB, Burning Owl, Raphael, Netflix 69, and of course, Box David. Thank you guys for supporting. There's so many of you guys. Let's get back to the video. You guys can see some videos on the screen right now, and if you guys don't know, my last video was talking about the new thumbnail update for Rec Room, and my last video was talking about how players couldn't play because of this new meta update. As you guys saw though, we covered why they couldn't play and stuff like that, and Rec Room fixing it and crap like that, so it's a little outdated. Anyways though, they still have good editing. I would greatly appreciate it if you decided to watch these videos, and of course people, peace out.